What's going on, everybody? Sukaba here, and we've got our Week 4 match in the VBL-S. Looking to build upon a solid 3-0 start. Haven't dropped a game even this year in a set, so we've been having a really solid, strong start against some really good coaches. We got another one coming up. We got Ray, who is a new coach to the VBL-S that is coming in with a bang. So a lot of the new VBL coaches are coming in hot the recent seasons, so we have some really good new talent coming in. This guy is, I think he's 2-1, maybe 3-0 even. But he's beat some really solid coaches to start us off for this season. So he's got a really good team as well. So he's got a kind of top heavy team, as I'm seeing here. Ndidi, Sylveon, Tyranitar, Lycanroc, Hawlucha. He's also got some solid pieces in the back. Bronzong, Electros is great value. Camera Up could be solid under Trick Room even. So yeah, he's got some really good options. I'm excited to see if I can take him on this week. So here's what I came up with for a build as far as to how to beat him. I noticed that Water is really good into his team offensively. The only way he really has to stop it is a potential Water Absorb from the Lumineon, which I'm not really too worried about, honestly. Like, I feel like if he's running Water Absorb, it's not going to be enough. That's why I'm running the all-out damage on my Quack this week. I got the Choice Band, Terra Water, Adamant, right? Max attack. I'm just going for the max damage. Aqua Step to scale my speed. Aqua Jet for priority. Close Combat U-turn. Standard stuff if I'm running a choice set. Got my Rotom Mow because, what do you know? Grass and Electric. Also decent into his team, right? He's only got one Electric Resist and one Immunity. So, yeah, that's going to be a good option. Also, a lot of his threats that I expect to see in this match in his top-heavy sort of team with the Lycanroc and the Tyranitar are weak to grass. So, Rotom just seems like a solid bring here. I'm bringing the Terra Electric just because it's too good to not bring into his team. In case he runs a random fire move or something like that to try to deal with it, I can clap back with a Terra of my own to negate that part of it. So, that's that. What's I got next? So, I got my Klefki support for the week. I've got Screens with light clay. Screens are going to be really good into this matchup. So I'm looking to outlast him, really. And I'm going to do it with my heavy damage dealers. Hopefully just win the all-out damage war versus him by mitigating it with Screens. He doesn't have any fake out. He doesn't have any like pranks or taunt or anything like that. So it feels pretty safe to run the light clay this week. I've also got Trick Room as an option to set speed control in case he tries to run a Tailwind set with Hawlucha, or he's running Sandstream with Lycanroc. I can set the Tailwind to get the speed back in my favor with some of my slower mons. Yeah, Flash Cannon, just because this team does not deal with Steel types very well, in my opinion. I think if I can get Steel types on the field that are in good position, I'll be in a good spot to have them dominate the match. A lot of these threats that I'm expecting to see, and obviously this whole plan goes to shit if these are not the 5 that are in the preview. Tyranitar, Lycanroc, Sylveon all get annihilated by Steel types, honestly. So that's why the Klefki's going to be solid. Also, Terra Steel on Scyther. So this is a solid week for Scyther to show out. Get some Tailwind for some speed control, counteract his Sandstream that he's setting up, or just get some speed control in general to outspeed Terra Blast for Terra Steel, because Scyther does not have a Steel move. Pounce for some speed control, and also some stab with the bug move with Technician boost, and then Protect is pretty standard. Got my Glamora, all out damage. Once again, this dude has been a monster for me, hoping it continues. Sludge Bomb and Power Gem hit most of his team super effectively, except for Bronzong, really. But I'm hoping I could deal with Bronzong in other ways. Dazzling Gleam is great spread coverage. Also, Fairy coverage is decent into his team. Deals super effective damage to Tyranitar and Hawlucha, which are once again 2 that I'm expecting to see. Now, last up, we've got the Dirge. This is sort of like my check to his Trick Room mode, his Bronzong. You know, I'm going for a setup set with the Throat Spray, the Unaware. Terra Rock can take advantage of the Sandstream on both of these mons, by the way, if he decides to bring the Tyranitar. Torch Song lets me set up. Will-O-Wisp can neuter his physical attackers. He's got 3 of them that I'm really worried about coming, so Will-O-Wisp is really solid here. And then I've got Protect as well. So that's my team. We will see if it works against Ray. I've never played Ray. He's new to the VBL-S, like I said. So we will see how it goes in the match. I'll see you then. All right, everybody. We're back in the match. I've got my game 1 up here. I just got accepted by Ray. So we're going to see what we got going on here. No Sand mode coming in here. We do have a Trick Room option, though, which is kind of scary for me because I didn't really prep for that. So we'll see how we do here. Let's get all the games open. and we'll figure out a strategy to sort of combat this with what I brought this week. So this is game 2. And one more. Oops. Alright, game 3. Alright, good luck, have fun to Ray. Okay, so I'm expecting Trick Room here. So I definitely want to bring Skeledirge. I honestly could even lead Klefki Skeledirge. Seems pretty good. If he does want to set Trick Room, I get a free turn to sort of set up my screens or set up a Torch Song to then take advantage of it. This seems pretty good. As far as what I want in the back, everything else I have is sort of fast. Glamora seems pretty good as a check to Sylveon. Glamora has been really hot for me this season, man. I'm going to see if I can bring it in. Quaquaval, I don't really know much about Camerupt and what it could bring. I know it's a ground type, so can obviously deal damage to a lot of my team. Rotom would be good for that. I do have to worry about Bronzong as well, though, as for how I'm going to break through that wall, because Skeledirge is kind of like my Bronzong check. Rotom does have the Dark Pulse. I could bring the Scarf set in the back, which could be good to have late game if Trick Room ends. I'm looking at this team and I'm seeing hard Trick Room. Like, even Electros is very low speed. So, I don't have a very reliable way to stop my Trick Room from getting up, but I don't think I'm too mad about it if I could stall it out with screens, with Light Clay, Skeledirge, Protect, stuff like that. So, I think I'll bring in the Quack in the back for game 1, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so he brings in the Indeedee, who can also set Trick Room, and the Electros. So, just to recap here, I want to make sure, is Electros a special attacker? I really don't remember, if I'm being honest. It kind of be both, which is not really great for me. I think, if I recall correctly, his physical moveset is way better than his special, though. Let's see. Yeah, special's not awful, but definitely better on the physical side. So it'll be interesting. It'll kind of be a read here. I could read the Trick Room and just set it myself, which feels very risky. I think I'm better off sort of setting a Reflect and then just Torch Songing the Electros. Get my special attack boost up. And it'll go up twice because of the Torch Song. I got a U-turn in, so he's going to bring in a Trick Room Sweeper probably. But I think the Skeledirge is pretty good here. So I can honestly, I could just reverse Trick Room right now. Let's see what Camerup's special attack is looking like if I want to set a Light Screen instead. So it could be an Eruption, I think. It does have Eruption. So a Light Screen would go a long way here, even though it's not doing too much to Skeledirge in the first place. But I could just Torch Song. Okay, so if I set a Light Screen, I ideally want to be doing damage to Camerupt, because I don't want to take another turn of Eruption after. But I could also just reverse the Trick Room and Shadow Ball it, but then I'm taking the full heat of Eruption, which I'd imagine might Oko Klefki without Light Screen. So I think Light Screen is the move, and then I could just Light Screen and Shadow Ball the Camerupt. Oh, fuck. Follow me. Oh, that's so bad. Well, at least I got the Light Screen off. And Skeledirge is not taking much damage from that at all. So that's fine. I could honestly bring in a couple things here. The Quack seems okay. If he's running Psychic coverage on Indeedee, it's not great. But what's better? Well, Psychic coverage is actually bad into both of these. And they're honestly both pretty frail on the special side. Okay, I'm going to bring in the Quack. So a couple options here. I could Aqua Step. There's probably another Follow Me coming out, though. But Eruption's not doing much here. I don't even know if he really wants to click it. So I might just be able to Aqua Step and then Torch Song the Indeedee. Could be a Psychic coming out into the Quack. I don't think it KOs. Yeah. So this is going to be really good. Yeah, that's an Oko. And a Moxie boost. Also a speed boost, which isn't great under Trick Room. But my Skeletor is just looking very crazy right now at +3 special attack. I don't know if that's +3. I don't know the numbers. So I could preserve Quack. He is pretty slow in the back, so it's probably a good idea to do it. And then I could just Torch Song again. Just keep building an attack boost into Electros. I'd imagine he has an electric attack coming into the Quack spot, but it could be any attack. It's going to die to anything, basically. And I didn't get a read on if this Electros is... It's probably physical if it has U-turn. Maybe even banded. So I think this is a fine play. I want to preserve Quack. It's probably faster than whatever he has in the back as well. It's probably Sylveon if I had to guess. But Skeletor is looking very scary right now. He has to deal with that. I just don't want to let him get Quack for free under Trick Room. Which is why I think the switch is smart. Could be wrong. Could be another Psychic and then I get annihilated. Oof. Well, at least I preserved Quack. That's probably better that I have 3 alive now. Because now I could just double protect. And then I'm looking pretty good next turn. The one thing I do have to be careful of is that Indeedee will probably outspeed Dirge. But then he has a choice to make if he wants to set up Trick Room or not. So I think I'm fine with this. Surely Glimmora will outspeed Sylveon. Yep. So I'm okay with double protecting here to just stall the last turn of Trick Room. Tera Water gives me some info as well, which is decent. Okay, so now I have a lot of options. So I could Tera Rock, which I don't know if that really helps me or not, but could do it. Wonder what's the best move here. He definitely wants to take out my Skeletor right now because it's +3. Tera Blast, huh? Water. It's interesting. Okay, so I think I'm going to take out the Indeedee first because I'm pretty sure I'll outspeed it with Glimmora. Now let me just double check my type effectiveness chart here to make sure that Poison isn't like half effective against Psychic. I don't think it is. Yeah, so I should be fine to just Sludge Bomb it. So Sludge Bomb and then Torch Song is fine. Oh no, wait, what the fuck? Not Torch Song, Jesus, it's Water type now. Duh. Tera is scary, man. I just forgot. I was like, this man's a Water type, about to Torch Song. That's a Sylveon. It's a Water type. That would have been bad. Let's see, does it outspeed? Okay, but I survive, which is really good that I live. Okay, so now I think I'm okay. It is Tera Water, though, so a Hyper Voice is going to KO both, so I need to pray that I get the KO this turn. Let's pray. Let's see. So we got... I'm going to outspeed both on both of my Mons. Let's see what's going to do the most damage here. Probably a close combat, but just make sure that water doesn't resist poison or anything weird. So I go for another Sludge Bomb. And then a close combat should do the trick because I'm banded. Yeah. Alright. So his Trick Room mode, I was able to stall it out and sort of get exactly what I wanted for an endgame scenario. Let's see if we can adapt in Game 2 to how he's going to adjust here. So, didn't bring Bronzong, which I feel like is kind of surprising. Skeletor is a really good lead. I don't know how he deals with that. I think I lead the same exact thing. I don't want to bring Scyther into this game. Doesn't really do enough if he's going to bring this hard Trick Room mode, which it seems like he's committed to. All his mons are slow except for Hawlucha. which I presume has a Psychic Seed or something. So I want the same lead, I think, this time. Normally I like to mix it up, but I just don't see a way that he stops that. He doesn't have anything that hits Skeletor super effectively unless he brings Sylveon out front with Terra Water. But that doesn't seem too great. Quack even seemed really good. There's no Lumillion, so water is just free. And then as far as Glamora versus Rotom, Glamora felt fine. I like the speed tier. I don't really want to bring the Scarf. I'm going to bring the same 4. And maybe we'll just make some different reads, different plays, but I like this 4 into this 6 that I'm seeing. So I'm going to keep it. So let's see how Ray adapts game 2. I might be talking too much this video, I don't know. I made myself a highball today when I got home from work. A little whiskey, little ginger ale. I'm feeling it a little bit, you know? And I don't normally get tipsy like that from drinks on a random weekday, like from a one drink. I must have made it too strong or something, but I don't know. I'm feeling it though, and I'm liking it. I'm liking the feeling I'm having, you know? But it may have led to me talking a little much. Maybe I should shut up for a little until he picks his mons. I'm gonna do that. Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's see what kind of seed he's got on this man. Yeah, Psychic. Okay. It's fine. Flying and fighting. So, you know what the Giga Chad move is here? Oh, it's not a Giga Chad move. So what I was thinking was maybe I reflect and then Will-O-Wisp the Hawlucha. The reason why that's not such a Giga Chad move is because he has Follow Me. And he could just be like Follow Me Swords Dancing, in which case that turn is really bad. So I think I want to get my boost off. I think I reflect and then just Torch Song the Hawlucha. If he follows me, so be it. But I want to get some damage off. Even if he Swords Dances, that'll sort of get negated by the Reflect, which I'm okay with. Yeah, I think he realized his Trick Room mode was not going to work against me. So he's pivoting to whatever this is. Unfortunately, the special defense boost is significant with the Torch Song. This is not going to do a lot. But it gives me a +2 boost, which is good for the first couple turns. And I don't think Hawlucha gets anything that can, like, 2-shot Skeledirge. He's going to have to, like, commit doubles into the slot or something if he wants to take it out. Yeah, exactly. That was exactly my thought. Oh, that does a lot, actually. Okay, so... So how much did Acrobatics do? 27? I wonder how much... Flash Cannon's not doing a lot to Hawlucha. Klefki feels like dead weight out here right now. I don't think he's going to target it. I think he's going to try to double the Dirge again to take it out. So I'm going to protect it and do a strategic switch into my Quack. Okay, so he breaks through the wall of the screens, which is fine. Alright, so if I'm him, I'm Psychicking this slot. So I think Terra Water Aqua Step is pretty good. So now he thinks that the Reflect boost is off, which it is. He doesn't think that, he knows it. So he's probably going to just Acrobatics the Skeledirge, thinking that it'll kill, which it will. And then Psychic the Quack. Psychic Terrain is up, so it might die anyway. But I think I know from last game that my Quack outspeeds Indeedee. Do I know that? Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it should go first if he wants to attack it. In which case an Aqua Step will be good. I don't even think I need to... I probably should calc it. but I'm too lazy. I'm not going to calc it. I'm pretty sure without Light Screen, a Psychic Terrain boosted Psychic is going to KO Quackaball. So I'm just going to Aqua Step it and then switch in Klefki again. Oh, Acrobat that slot. Okay. That's fine. I don't think that's too bad. Alright, so here's where I Degleam and Reflect again. I'm gonna eat a Psychic into this slot, which kind of sucks. Is this the right play? That sucks that Quack got targeted. I thought he'd go for Dirge, but I guess that makes sense since he outspeeds. And without Light Screen, that probably would have KO'd. Because Psychic did what? 30? Yeah, it would have KO'd. I should have realized that. I wonder if I Terra Water, if that does the trick. It probably does. It's probably a mistake on my part. But I don't want to handle this turn then. He doesn't want to close combat or acrobatics this slot. Maybe I Terra Rocket and just Power Gem something. Set a Reflect. So that's why Psychic won't KO. Yeah, that was a good play. And now he doesn't have Brick Break, so I'm free to set screens again. Spiky Shield if I need to. He's going to have to target the Klefki if he wants to get through it. Alright. So let's see. Psychic did how much? 46. So I will die to another, which means I need to set up the Light Screen. I'm going to Light Screen and Power Gem it. Terra Rocket's going to do a lot with Life Orb. He's going to have to double it with Bronze Arm if he wants this KO. He probably has Body Press, maybe Iron Defense. Yeah, I live. It's great. Spiky Shield Trick Room. I think. Because whatever's in the back is probably slower than Dirge, and I don't want that. I don't want that smoke. Yeah, F your Trick Room, man. And what else do you have? Body Press? So Reflect is pretty good to set up here. I don't know if he'll go for another Trick Room. That was a good Protect. I didn't think he would have Protect with the rest of that set on it. So I think I know from game one that Indeedee outspeeds. Let's see. Which went first? Torch Song or Psychic? Yeah. Eruption. And then it was Torch Song. So Indeedee is faster than Dirge. And it does a lot back with... Let's see how much it did with Psychic. Did I get Psychic to it? I thought. I guess not. I don't know how much Psychic does. Alright. I have Light Screen up. I think I just gotta bank it that it's gonna work. And then... Flash Cannon. Shadow Ball. It's pretty good. Body Press doesn't KO. Alright, that was a good turn for me. Does Psychic KO this? I'm almost certain that Psychic hit Skeledirge at some point in game one. Body? No, that's not it. skip to the end. So Torch Song and DB Psychic. Gamora lost health. Oh, shit. I don't know if he did. I mean, Dirge is pretty tanky, but not that tanky especially. Psychic Terrain's over now, though, so I feel like I'm fine. I'm going to Torch Song it and Flash Cannon. Okay, so Trick Room comes out. Is it Sylveon? Camera up. I'm fucked, I think. Yeah. Alright, GG. So Hawlucha's a good lead into me. Against that lead, at least. Don't want to do that. I definitely misplayed by the key play that I lost here. Oh god, I just closed that out. I'm gonna have to ask him to get the replays then. I don't know how that even happened. But alright, so Hawlucha's good. I definitely misplayed when on that play where I brought in the Quackaball and didn't Terra it. I think he leads that again. The only thing is now that sucks, I can't look at game 2. I don't remember how much damage he did to Skeledirge. I think he did 27% with an Acrobatics through Reflect. So that's going to do like 54. I'm thinking Scyther might be good here. If he does bring the Hawlucha thing, I could just Tailwind. But he has a free Trick Room in the back then. Bronzong. Bronzong is just really good into my team. I'm surprised he didn't bring it game 1. I definitely need Dirge in the back this time to deal with that. I can't let him be taking that damage early. How about Rotom? Klefki Rotom. I have Scarf, so I'll outspeed Hawlucha. I could Terra Electric and do a lot of damage. Might even one-shot it. I think I'm gonna do that. That's my trap card. Set Klefki for the screens anyway, and then I'll bring Quack in the back with Dirge late game for the Bronzong, and I'll just play better around my Quack this time so that he doesn't get KO'd randomly by an Acrobatics or a Psychic. I think this is the move. I don't think he brings Sylveon into this game. Like, Sylveon's kind of bad in my team. Yep, Hawlucha comes out and Sylveon. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So I think I Light Screen to avoid the Hyper Voice damage, and then I just Terra Electric Thunderbolt and just nuke the shit out of this thing. Oh wait, I Speed Tie it? I fucked up my calc. No. No way. I thought I EV'd to outspeed it with Scarf. Fuck. Oh, I needed one more. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna YOLO it. Light Screen. Okay, that's fine. Calm Mind, huh? Alright. I'm gonna Flash Cannon it and Thunderbolt again. Hope I win the Speed Tie. I mean, I presume it's max speed. It might not be. It might not matter. His speed tiers, yeah, he probably, if he's... Oh. Ugh. Another Calm Mind, huh? Well, Quack can break through that, so I'm not really too mad about it. Eruption kind of sucks, though. Switch in Dirge to eat it, I guess. Actually, it's probably better... I don't want to eat a fucking Hyper Voice, though, from Sylveon. This is kind of bad. Because now he's +2 special defense. The only way I'm going to break through that is with Quack at this point. But Also, setting a reflect doesn't feel the best. I'm going to flash cannon it and switch in Dirge. Just do chip damage. I don't think he has Wish or anything weird like that. Okay, so this is good. From game 1, I know that Sylveon has Terra Blast. I don't know if it has Calm Mind. It might have Protect. Probably does. I'm going to set a Reflect, and I'm going to Torch Song the Sylveon. And then he Terras, which is bad. But it's not that bad. Because now Rotom is going to be really good against it. So I got my Reflect off too, which is good. So now what I could do... Alright, so this is good. I'm going to Thunderbolt into this spot and Shadow Ball. So I'm going to outspeed on both fronts, which is nice. I don't want to Volt Switch because I'm not entirely sure it'll kill through the 2-hit KO. Through the 2 dispense boost, I mean. Holy shit, dude. Dirge does a lot of damage. Okay, that's good. Alright, now does Sylveon outspeed Dirge? Sylveon does outspeed Dirge. So does he switch it? Nice. That was a good play. So now I have Thunderbolt and Shadow Ball. This is really good positioning. Because he can't switch to Sylveon. He's going to protect it and try to set up a Trick Room, if I had to guess. But I think I'm okay with that because I'm +2. The Shadow Ball is going to eat. Nice. Alright. Alright. So, the Togekiss win again. That went to a game 3 though, which was scary. The Rotom Bring was definitely a great pivot. Skeledirge was really good into his team, as it would turn out. I'm surprised he didn't bring the Rock mode with Tyranitar and Lycanroc, but what he brought was pretty good. I think he realized his Trick Room mode wasn't going to work. The Hawlucha was a really nice pivot from him. But yeah, really well played. Really well played from Ray. So we will look to go to 5-0 against Jordan next week. We already have a date set, so that's going to be a tough one too. My division's really brutal, so the fact that I'm 4-0 is kind of baffling to me. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, and we will go from there. So I got lucky on the speed tie from the Rotom. It should have been EV to outspeed, but didn't end up mattering because I got lucky. Unless he's max speed, which he probably is. So anyway, GG's to Ray, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.